a very small cottage on the outskirts of a Russian village, there lived a little grandmother, and she was called Babushka. She kept her cottage neat and clean. She swept over here, she swept over there. She swept till there was nothing left to sweep. And then it was night. The fire crackled. The wind roared. There came a knocking at the door.
He said knocking
And
on the
someone
door.
said, Babushka, Babushka, come. There is a baby to be born in Bethlehem. They say he is the Christ. Babushka thought, perhaps tomorrow I will go to Bethlehem to welcome the child. But all the next day she thought and she wondered, how shall I welcome such a child? What shall I give him? She thought and she swept. She swept till there was nothing left to sweep. The fire crackled, the wind roared, and there came a knocking at the door. And someone said, Babushka, Babushka, come along with us. The baby arrives. We should go and honor him. So Babushka began to plan. She thought she would make a beautiful blanket to keep the baby warm. And she would bake her best cake. And of course she would have to sweep to keep the cottage clean. She swept over here. She swept over there. She swept. There was nothing left to sweep. And then the fire crackled. The wind roared. And there came a knocking at the door. And someone said, Babushka, come, come now. The baby cries for you. And Babushka thought, yes, the baby cries for me. I must go and offer the child a gift. She began to knit, and she began to bake. Day after day she knitted and she baked. And then, for the very last time, she swept her cottage clean. She swept till there was nothing left to sweep. By that time, many days has passed, and even many weeks. Babushka packed up her gifts at last, closed the cottage door, and started off to Bethlehem. It was a long, long journey, and when she finally arrived, the child was no longer there. And so she did the best she could. She gave her gifts to someone else, the blanket to someone who was cold, and the cake to someone who was hungry. They say her journey still continues. She walks upon the hills and through the winter snows in search of the Holy Child born long ago. And while the searching never ends, neither does the finding. For Babushka has learned that the light of God is there in every single child And Christ is there in the need of everyone to whom she gives her gifts. And what are the gifts the lady brings? Time to listen, hands to help, and the loving heart. Gifts suitable for the king.